Here's something I haven't done in a while, or I haven't had a chance to do a video. These tend to roll out the door about as fast as they come in. This is 2018 389 Peterbilt day cab, 230-inch wheelbase, 5 1/4 Cummins, 18-speed transmission, 1850 torque, 230-inch wheelbase, all polished wheels, polished tanks, stainless quarter fenders, air slide fifth wheel. Unlike my sleeper trucks, I've got this truck on flex air for weight more than anything. This truck's going to end up in an application more than likely where weight is an issue. Pinnable fifth wheel, easily converts. Depending on the application, I can change all these legs out and we can get the fifth wheel height you need. Stainless mud flap hangers, 3-axle disc brakes, 40,000-pound rears, a 13.2 front axle, 355 rear ends. This is a work truck, so we're not necessarily looking for fuel economy. We're looking for pulling power more than anything. It's not going to get terrible fuel mileage. It's just not going to get what my trucks, say with a 3 1/4 or 336 rear end, are going to get. It's on 11R22 tall rubber, which is the exact same size as a Low Pro 24. Polished def tank cover. Polished elbows on the exhaust, 7-inch all the way up. Did the miter cut on these. Looks really sharp. 4 work lights in the rear. Air ride cab. This is the one situation where I do still put the antennas on the mirrors, which this one will have when it's delivered. Polished step box, 3 batteries, polished air tank. Still doing the nice premium 15-inch air cleaner. That is Peterbilt's top of the line air cleaner. This truck is metallic diamond red, extremely close to the Peterbilt red in the emblem. Nice chrome bumper, polished surround, polished headlights. I did a 12-inch blind mount drop visor, and while I had the guys up there working, we went ahead and did 7 roof lights, added 2 more than the ones that come from the factory. Round hole wheels versus the Peterbilt oval wheels. No reason other than that's just how I do my work trucks. Which I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but that's just how we do it. They are level ones, so they can be polished. I always think a polished level 1 looks better than a Dura-Bright. $100-gallon tank on this side, 80 on the other. Always the little attention to detail that I like to do. Chrome stick. Rarely see that on a truck that's for sale on a lot. Polished heated mirrors. Even the spot mirrors are polished. Of course, they're power, fully adjustable. Again, this is a 5 1/4, 1850 torque. On my bigger rides, I'm doing 565 2050s, but with the 355 rear end, 18-speed transmission, the environment this truck's going in. Plenty of power, plenty of torque. Most of the time, a work truck application, you know, is going to be a 485 horse, 10 speed, 13 speed. So this will be way ahead of the curve for most applications. Remote lube, heated fuel filter, Arctic wrap fuel lines, insulation package in the sleeper, disc brakes, pre-wired for lights if you want to do cab lights or air cleaner lights or fog lights. Everything's already pre-wired. It's just plug and play. Doesn't get much easier. This one's got the tan interior, of course rubber floors being a work truck, still all bright bezel gauges, full gauge package, no navigation, but still got the Bluetooth wireless phone, nice setup on the phone, in the stereo, factory CB. The Peterbilt National seats with adjustment. Drink holder in addition to that one. Already it's PTO ready. It's plumbed and wired and ready to go. You just plug in your components. And this transmission does have the heavy-duty output bearing for the PTO. If you're in the market for a work truck that's going to get a PTO, pay attention to that, because that is an option, and a lot of dealers skip over that option. And if you ever have a transmission failure due that they can relate to the PTO or wet kit or anything, if they can relate it in any way and it doesn't have that bearing, they can deny the warranty. Eaton's not mean or ruthless or anything like that, but if it doesn't have that bearing, you open yourself up to that potentially happening. So just make sure you get that. As always, my name's Steve Carboni. You can always call or text me, 918-808-5638. I have financing, I take trades. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about options and colors, and I get a lot of requests for paint codes. Feel free, just text me or shoot me a call and I'll get that to you. If you need financing help, I've got a lot of options there. If you have a trade, I'd love to talk to you about your trade. Been pretty aggressive on stuff lately. My used truck lot's been a little thin. So appreciate you subscribing to this channel and my Facebook page under Peterbilt Steve also. You can catch me on Instagram. I've been doing some stuff there under the same name. And really appreciate all the support and help, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks, guys.